Hello and welcome to the Inspiring Inking Facebook page and the Inspiring Inking YouTube channel. I'm Amanda Fowler and it's time for this week's Craft and Chat. If you've never joined us before for Craft and Chat, we have 20 minutes or so of chatting and then we get crafting. If you're here watching live, can you do a sound and light check for me, please? I think I've sorted out the overexposure on my face. So in theory, I'm not in soft focus anymore. But who knows? You'll just have to let me know how it's kind of working. That would be really good. So let's see. Let me just double check I am alive. Oh, where I should be. Do. Okay, not entirely sure of where I should be. Can you let me know, please? Hopefully. Yeah, yes. Phew. I've got comments on Facebook and on YouTube. So hurrah. Hurrah, hurrah, hurrah. Excellent. Hello, Lorraine. Hello, Chris. Hello, Jan. Hello, Scylla. Thank you. I am very pleased to be with you today and not be glowing like a ghost, which is kind of how I've been glowing the last few weeks. So, how are we? What's new? I've had to resort to microwaving my peppermint tea because this is the third cup today that I've let go cold. Been busy. Very, very busy today. And lots of plans as well. So I don't know. You might be the same, but sometimes when inspiration strikes, I suddenly things fall into place that I've been pondering for a while. So I'm quite excited about a few events and things that I've got coming up. So that is going to be really cool. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for popping in. Hi, Ali. Okay, so what have I got to talk to you about today? A few things, really. It is. Oh, I bet I haven't got the cattle. Oh, yes, I have. It is the last week of celebration. That's, it's going. So next, what are we today? Is it 21st today? Yeah, so a week tomorrow is the 1st of March and celebration will be finished. We have got some new things coming on the 1st of March, but I don't want you to miss out on the goodies in celebration. Plus, you need to get your orders in for celebration so that you can get craft along. As otherwise, no craft along in March, and that would make me sad as well. So what I'm going to do today is talk to you a little bit about celebration, talk to you about joining my team, because on Saturday I had a team day and we had an amazing day. And I want to talk to you about that because it's one of the best bits about joining Stampin' Up. I mean, obviously, it's a really good deal and you get loads of crafting goodies for your joining fee and you get an ongoing discount, which is all awesome. But people, community, that's what makes my team so special. And yeah, we get to craft together and all sorts. So I'm going to talk to you about that. I've got lots of pretty things to show you. And then I've got a bag or a box. Can't really decide what I prefer it to be called. So we'll see. Carton Co. Hello, Germany is in the house. Hello, Karen. Hello, Sue. Hello, Elizabeth. And Janet and Donna. So Oz is here as well. And Donna's saying that the picture and sound is fine in Oz as well. Still blows my mind, Donna. Still blows my mind that I am talking to you in your house in Australia. Technology is amazing, isn't it? Hi, Janet. Hello, Maureen. Wow. We are a busy crafting group today. So pleased to see you all. Okay, so first up, celebration. Okay, just in case you have forgotten, there are owls. There are carrots. Still not sure about the carrots. But lots of you love the carrots. I'm waiting for somebody to send me pictures of cards with carrots on, because that would be very entertaining. Beautiful papers that coordinate with a stamp set in the mini. I'm using those papers today, actually. Really fun papers that coordinate with the farm set. Oh, a lovely sentiment set. Da, da, da. More papers. I used those last week. And if you missed last week's Craft and Chat, go and watch it. Starburst cards. It's the best way. One of the best ways, because we've got quite a few good ways of using it with scraps. But you know those pieces of patterned paper that you're hoarding. I'm looking straight at you. You are hoarding. Yeah, you need to use them up. The lovely In the Country stamp set. I used that a couple of weeks ago. They were all with a £45 spend. This one is with a £90 spend, called Beautifully Happy. And then there's a paper pack as well. So don't miss out. If you want a better deal, because, you know, we all want a better deal, join my team. So 3 options. Can you see that mini machine there? That mini machine is in a color called Boho Blue, which is coming in May. Yeah, very excited. But the joining offer is spend £99, get 170 pounds worth of products from the annual catalogue or the mini catalogue. Spend £125, get 170 pounds worth of products and a mini machine in white or in blue, your choice. I know, it's incredible. And you've got a week. So if you are in the slightest bit interested, email me, amanda@inspiringinking.com. I can email you or call you, whatever works best for you, and we can chat about it, because people have questions. I know what most of the questions are. So most of the time, that deal is too good to be true. Yes, I know, but it really is. And do I have to be a demonstrator? Do I have to do lives like you do? Do I have to teach classes? No. You can do whatever you want to do. And in fact, the vast majority of my team members purchase for themselves. They might, have some friends round and, do a bit of card making together, perhaps gather a few orders. But a lot of people purchase what they want as a demonstrator. So it's a title. It's not a requirement. But you can do as you wish. You can be your own best customer or build a business. Up to you. So there you go. So that is Celebration and the awesomeness that is Celebration, which finishes next Tuesday. Okay. Let me check on the comments. Let's have a look. Ali saying she loves the carrots. Awesome. Ali, send me a picture of a card that you've made with carrots. Pretty please. Yeah, I don't know. We talk about this a lot. Amanda's aversion to having vegetables on cards. I don't know what it is. And I'm sorry. For those of you that love it, I'm really pleased. And I'm so pleased that Stamping Up has got a stamp set that is works for you. We can't all love everything, can we? I remember a few years ago, we had a pirate stamp set, which I adored. It was a really grungy, and it was a real Pirates of the Caribbean pirate stamp set. I adored it, and a lot of people didn't. So, we are all different, aren't we? And that's the awesomeness of having a big catalogue with lots of stamp sets. Hello, Margaret. Alice says she's not hoarding paper. Cart and Co saying they have no connection with the carrots yet. Yes, that's a pity. It is a pity. Yeah, the carrots. Yeah, just anyway. I can't talk about them anymore because it's just like, really. Okay, so what I am going to talk to you about is my team day that I had on Saturday. So just to kind of run you through a few of the things that I do with my team, we have a monthly team craft along. So for those of you who are familiar with my craft along class that I run with my customers every month, that is a reward for purchasing. I do a different craft along, so they're not the same with my team. It works on the same basis. We make 3 cards and 3D project with a kit that I send out, and I do that every month. I also am live in my team page every week on a Tuesday. So in about an hour and a half, I will be live with my team. And that's kind of a little bit of a training / personal development session. So I kind of say training because sometimes we talk about building business, but oftentimes we talk about all sorts of things. Time management, we talk about life balance. We talk about all sorts of different things. And I also do product training as well. So how to use products, how to maximize them, and that kind of stuff. And also all sorts of IT things and website stuff and social media stuff. We have guest speakers. Yeah, it's just fab. So we do that as well. And then 3 times a year, I have a team day, and it's in person here in Hampshire. So down on the south coast, and I do have a lot of team that travel. I have team members who stay overnight the night before, and travel home that day. And the days are full. So we have 2 creative sessions. We have 2 kits, 2 big kits, lots of products, lots of projects. And on Saturday we made 2 cards, 2 fancy fold cards. No, 3 cards. Sorry. 3 cards, 2 fancy fold cards and a box in the morning session. In the afternoon session, we made a memory album, a home decor piece, and 5 cards. Yeah, it was awesome. We had 2 demonstrations. I'm going to show you one of them in a minute. 2 demonstrations, and we have team members who demonstrate a technique or a project, or so on Saturday, Alison shared with us how to make triangular cards and envelopes. There was a compass involved, but that wasn't actually that scary, which was amazing. It was fabulous. So watch out for that. I will be sharing that with you, because we all need a triangle card. Yes, I think we do. And Yolanda taught us how to make a wreath. And like I said, I've got one here. I will show you. And for those of you that are going to do the Christmas retreat with me, September, October time this year, we will be making that wreath. Yeah, I've got a hair in my eye. Oh, an eyelash. Sorry, that's really itchy. Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. So they did demonstrations. We have a demonstrator's choice. That is where everyone brings projects and we vote on our favorite ones, and there are prizes. And then we have something called display stampers. And oh my word, they blew it out of the water. So I send out a kit of products, and it was papers and cardstock and die cuts and embellishments and embossed pieces of card. And I asked them to make 5 projects. We had 4 display stampers. There must have been 60 projects on the table. It was amazing. So basically what that does is it takes a product suite and they make these display items, and they're all different using the same products, and it's great inspiration. And that's what I love. And then, so you've got all of that going on, mixed with so much chatting and so much laughter. You cannot believe it. All the chocolate biscuits in the world, lots of cake. We discovered that if you eat a grape and a piece of cake, it cancels out the calories, fruit and cake. Yeah, it was amazing. So I hold those days 3 times a year. So February, June will be the next one, and September. And then there are some of my team who are a bit further away, and I repeat it online for them. So I send out the kits, and then I do a little video with the projects. And obviously they miss out on the fun chat, but they get to make the projects. So yeah, so join my team. That's all I can say. Join my team. Come and hang out with us. We have a great time. So let's have a look. There's Susan. Susan's actually one of my newest team members. Hi, Susan. Ali sent a picture of a carrot card to send me. Okay, so Ali, obviously I can't get emails right now while I'm live, but what I will do is I figured out a way of being able to put them on the live stream. So I will try and get that sorted out and show everybody on Tuesday, just in case, you know, they are inspired to get carrots. Maita, hello. Jackie, hello. Deborah. Oh my word. So Deborah has just had to shovel a foot of snow off the front walk and the sidewalk. A foot of snow. Blimey. And there was me moaning a bit this morning because it was drizzling. Had to go out to the garage to get some bread for my toast. That makes no sense to anybody, does it? I have a freezer out outside of the garage. And it was raining, drizzly and mizzy. We call it mizzy when it's damp and yeah. But yeah, it was not a foot of snow, Deborah. So blimey. Hello, Anita and Stella. Awesome. Thanks for joining us. That's Texas in the house as well. So, the last thing that I forgot to say about Team Day was we do something called swaps. And what we do is we all make a card or a project for everyone else that attends. And basically, we swap with each other. So, say if there are 25 people that have come, some people make a full 25, some people perhaps make 10 or 12. It's up to you how many you make. And then they swap with other people. So you come home with as many cards as you made, which is awesome. Or projects. So I have a few of them here, not all of them, but I have a few of them. So this was the card that I made to swap. Now, this is a really lovely stamp set. It's in the annual catalogue. And the colours on there are Early Espresso, Pool Party, and Sahara Sand. Completely flat card, which is very cool. So Rosie made these little bags. And can you hear? Inside, Tic Tacs. Very cute. It's got a little Velcro dot on it. This card was from Helen. This one from Sarah. Can you see the texture? It's a raindrop embossing folder. Very cool. This one is from Rachel. This one's from Sally. Now, can you see how she's embossed the flowers from the punch that's in the new mini catalogue? That's really, really cool. Expect to see that again. I've gone into soft focus again now. Come on. Refocus. It will refocus in a minute, I'm sure. This one is from Susan. Deborah. Barbara. Michelle. And Caroline. Ooh. There we go. And this card also came in the post from Katie, the thank you card, which is really lovely. So quite a few different projects there. And then I told you about a wreath that Yolanda taught us how to make. Well, she actually did it as a swap. Now, I don't know. Let me put my hand there so it focuses on the wreath, not on me. but it's really 3D. It comes apart because basically it's origami and it's just a little piece of paper. So I was absolutely thrilled and excited to see how to make it. It is now all in pieces. I will put it all back together again. You can actually glue it. You don't need to, but you can glue it. And yeah, so I'm very excited because she showed us, she did a sample for us in September, but we asked her to present, which she did on Saturday, which is very cool. So there you go. So it is so cool. So it's coming. The wreath is coming in the autumn. I know it's only February, but you know, I'm already thinking about, I said this to you earlier about my brain's gone into overdrive with events and things. I am already planning the Christmas retreat, which won't happen till October. It takes a while. Yeah, great work, says Janet. Thank you. Thank you, Margaret and Jam. Jackie, Stella's loving the wreath. Awesome. Okay, so I am so itchy today. I'm so sorry. It's okay. I'm going to turn the camera around in a minute. You won't be able to see me itching my eyes. Lorraine's going, yay, Christmas retreat. I know. I'm excited too, Lorraine. I can't wait, actually. Yeah. Is it too early for me to start sharing Christmas projects? Yeah, it is. So for those of you that don't know, I adore Christmas. Making things and giving things is one of my most favorite things to do. So yeah, so I love the Christmas retreat, but my rule is that I don't start sharing Christmas projects until after Easter. So there will be Christmas cards in April, probably. Yeah. Well, you know, it's never too early to start your Christmas cards. Joanne, hello. Are you okay, Joanne? Joanne just said long time no see. Are you okay? Have you just been busy? Ali, thank you very much. I will reply. Okay, so if you don't get a reply, then they've disappeared into the into the deep abyss of the internet. Yeah, you see. So Deborah, I love this idea, Deborah. Deborah says it's never too early for Christmas. She needs to get cracking as she makes and gives her sisters Christmas cards for their birthdays. See, that's genius. Genius idea, that is. You get the joy of making all the cards and they get the joy of sending them. It's a win-win all around. Doris, hello. So Doris has arrived. She's from Wisconsin. Fond du Lac. Did I say that right, Doris? I probably didn't. My pronunciation is usually pretty dodgy. It's a bright and sunny 20-degree day. Now that's Fahrenheit because you're in the US. I have no idea what that is in centigrade for us Aussies and Europeans. So yeah, I don't know, but I'm guessing it's probably a bit chilly. Okay, Joanne. So Sounds like Joanne is having a tough old time. Sending you hugs, and I hope things improve. Yeah, Doris is saying it's cold. Okay, put your thermals on, Doris. Right, okay, I am going to switch the camera around. Da, 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 da. And we... Ooh. Yeah. Switch the camera around and... Ooh. And I'm going to get all my stuff out, including my weird note that I've written to myself. And I'm going to show you this bag. So, just in case you've forgotten how awesome this celebration paper is, can you tell I'm just kind of slightly stressed and worried that you are going to miss out on your celebration stuff? Don't miss out. So there's this beautiful paper and it has paint splats on it. This is just awesome with the ovals, and you can fussy cut them, or I just cut them into a rectangle. That's got more paint splats. You've got the foliage and polka dots. You've got like a color wash, pinks and more flowers. Similar flowers, but all in tones of green and purple. And that starry sky sort of tile pattern. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I don't know which one is the other one. I think. No, honestly, I don't know. I don't know which one's the other one. Maybe it's that one, the bigger pattern. So there we go. Let me just put this away. Move that out of the way. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to use this. Oh, I don't know. Yes, I'm going to use this one. I had decided. Okay. So I'm going to use this pattern. And I'm going to start out with a 6 by 12 inch piece. But as you're going to find out in a few minutes, it doesn't have to be that size. Okay. Once you've got your patterned paper, you need 2 die cut circles. Now, I have used the largest plain circle from this Layering Circles dies. It's about 2 7/8 of an inch. For my centimeters, people, it is about 7.5 centimeters. Now, this is pretty much the biggest size you can get away with a 12-inch piece of paper. If you've got dies that are bigger than this, then you'll need to extend your paper. Oh, I'm really sorry. Those of you that are in the US, the paper's sold out. This particular paper sold out. For you guys, try this one instead. Favored Flowers. Hopefully that one's still in stock. I used that last week. It's really beautiful. So that's good. Okay, so basically this bag has a circular base and a squashed flat top. And you can make it as tall or as short as you want to. So this measurement, so here I've got 6 inches. You can go up the full width of the full height of 12 by 12. You can make it 4 inches tall if you want to. You can use whatever size circle you want to as well. You just have to follow the same steps. So I'll measure the size of the bag that I get at the very end, just to give you some idea. But you can go bigger or smaller, whatever it is that you want to do. I hope that's making sense. Shout if it doesn't. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the paper and we are going to score, she says, at 3/4 of an inch. And that's pretty much the only measuring I'm going to do. So I'm just going to reinforce that. And then I'm going to use my scissors and I'm going to cut from the outside edge to that score line on an angle. And I'm just doing quite a few little cuts. The more cuts that you do, can you see those? The more cuts that you do, the more flat the edge of the bag, it will just sit nicer. Obviously, you need to have some kind of width there. You don't want it to be too skinny. Okay. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to use the bone folder and we're going to encourage this flat piece of paper to curve. Now, for me, the easiest way to do that is to put your thumb on the top. Got the bone folder underneath, the thumb on the top. And what we want it to do is curve this way. So the bone folder's on the inside, and I'm just going to pull my bone folder down. And the same on both sides. And you can also do this. Roll it up nice and tight. Just give it a squeeze and it will then start holding its shape. So squash down all those little cut pieces and overlap. So basically, this is why it's called a tubular box. We're making a tube. And if you just hold it at the top and get your circle and drop it in there. So can you see at the moment, the walls aren't touching the circle edge. So what you're going to do is you're just going to overlap that paper a bit more and a bit more. Whoa. Bit more until it's all nice and snug in there. So can you see that? Now you can see, that I've got a huge overlap here. We don't need that much overlap. So I'm just going to quickly measure it. It's about 2.5 inches. So I can cut 2 inches off this piece of paper and I know that it will still stick together. So that's one way of working it out. Working out how big your paper needs to be. The other way, so there's 2 other ways. The other way is to get a piece of string and mark with a pencil. Can you see that? Mark with a pencil on your circle and then get your piece of string, hold it there and measure the diameter of your die cut. Go round, 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 and round. So that's where I started. And then add sort of another 1/2 inch or so. And measure that. So that is 10.5 inches. So that works. Or your other option is to use a scrap piece of paper and do exactly what I did before, bending it round to work it out, and then cut your scrap piece of paper down and keep that as a template. So all I would say is that's the template for a 2 7/8 inch circle. Okay, and then I just keep that with my, I would probably put tubular box, and then I'll just keep that with my templates. So it doesn't matter which way around you go. You just need to make sure that you've got the right size piece of paper. So I'm going to cut this down. Hi, Dino. Been busy working on a new mini album. That's very cool. So we're going to measure this at 10.5. So it's a bit late. Okay. So we're going to curve this round again. Pop in my circle. I'm just double checking. Just double checking that the size is okay. Yes, it is. Okay. So normally I would use double-sided tape. I have no idea where my double-sided tape is. So I have got my seal tape runner. So I'm going to use that instead. My guess is it is somewhere downstairs. Okay, so we are just going to, I've got my sticky side there. I've got my circle on the inside. Easier to turn it up this way. Yeah, with my sticky side up. Put your circle in. It's a bit fiddly, but once you kind of get the hang of it, you'll be fine. So just make sure that your circle is nice and snug in there. Snug as a bug. And then it's not as difficult as I'm making it out to be. Oh, I love it. Right, there we go. Da, da, da. There we go. And it's just going to stick. There we go. Stick. Just going to stick there. Okay. So you can see that the circle fits in there and that bit's stuck. So I'm just going to tip that circle out and I'm going to use my trusty Tombow glue and put Tombow all around that outside edge. Because if you look, that's where all my little cut pieces are. So I'm going to pop that in, sticky side down. Famous last words. Sticky side down. Got one of my little flaps is just tucked underneath it. There we go. Can you see? Just use my bone folder just to tap it down. Okay, so that's stuck that way. And then your second circle goes like that. So your second circle, you want glue over the whole thing. There we go. like so. And flip it over and stick it down. Now, I use Tombow for the base because it'll grab it really well. But you need to use tape or tape runner for the sides, basically because you don't want it to slip. You want it to grab and hold its shape. I'm just going to stick my hand in and give it a squash. So this is, you know, quite a strong tube now, which is very cool. And then all you're going to do to fasten it is work out where your back is and squish it like so, and then punch holes. So I'm using my Crop-A-Doll, which is a hole punch. It's this one is a Stampin' Up one, but they've stopped making it. So it's you can still buy them, but any hole punch will work. So the Crop-A-Doll itself is from a company called We Are Memory Keepers. Okay, so let's just pop that in there. And we're going to use this. This is a Fresh Freesia. Got a nice purple bow. Let's do a nice loopy bow there. A bit smaller. Cut the ribbon off. Ooh! At a jaunty angle. Let me just move the rubbish out of the way, and there you go. So as you can see, the base itself is almost 3 inches. The bag height is, bag or box, is 5 1/4. And sort of the widest bit is what, 4 1/2. So a really nice size bag. Now, the way that you make different sizes, let me just kind of run that through again. So obviously, the major way of making a different size is by using a different die cut circle. If you haven't got a circle the right size, use a spool of ribbon. If you want a teeny one, use a lip gloss, use a plate. It doesn't matter what you use, but you start out with a circle. Either measure the diameter of the circle with my string method, or what you can do is get some scrap paper. So this is just like photocopy paper, and actually figure it out that way as well. If your circle is bigger than this, so basically anything bigger than a 3-inch circle, you're going to need paper that's bigger than 12 by 12. But that's really easy because all you do is just stick 2 sheets together and then wrap it round, and it will work really well. So there you go. So there is the finished project. So it's a tubular bag. If you want to purchase any of the products that you've seen today, everything's available in my online store. So pop over. Let me just get the banner right. Pop over to my blog, which is www.inspiringinking.com. There you'll find all of the products that I've used today. This is a free paper that's free until the end of February. But there's a huge range of patterned papers that you can select from there. Also, if you are on my blog, make sure you subscribe. And if you're on YouTube as well, can you subscribe? And as always, if you would share this video, I would love that. It just means that I get to reach more people. So, one last thing, let me put that up. Inspiring Inking Crafting Corner on Facebook. Search for us on there. It's a lovely community of crafters. We talk about all sorts of things, not just paper crafting. And come and hang out with us there. There are a couple of membership questions you need to answer to keep all the spam bots away. But they're very simple questions, so it will only take you a second. So thank you so much. Let me just see if we've got any more comments. Yeah, lots of love for this little project. I hope this is just a really nice gift bag, really simple, and it really showcases the papers, you know, and the inside as well, because that's the downside with Stampin' Up paper, isn't it? It's pretty on the outside, it's pretty on the inside. So you know, if you don't get to if we stick it down flat on a card, you don't always get to see it, do you? But this way, when somebody opens the bag, they will get to see it as well. All right. Well, I will love you and leave you for this week. I will see you all again at the same time next week. So that's 2:00 UK time on a Tuesday. I look forward to seeing you again then. Take care. Goodbye.